Hi. It's been a long time since I've done a video. I think about over 6 months ago. I guess I should update you guys on a few things. Hope this video works, and hope I'm able to upload it. So about 6 months ago, I had a girl I know. She was hit by a car and killed in a hit and run. She was helping a pedestrian, she was helping a woman that had been involved in a single car accident, and both her and the woman were hit and killed by a drunk driver who didn't stop and just kept going. I did talk about that in one of my previous videos, so sorry for the repetition. His trial hasn't even started yet. There's all these delays that keep happening, which I guess is normal. Anyway, around that time, I started really evaluating my life. And from that evaluating, I ended up taking myself into the hospital because I decided that I did not want to live anymore. Basically, I felt like I was just sitting around wasting resources, and the only thing that I do want in my life is to have kids. And I came to the conclusion that it wasn't going to happen for a number of reasons. One, I'm on too many medications. I wouldn't want to put a fetus through that and expose the fetus. I don't know if I can get off of them ever. I don't know if, well, I decided that I wasn't able to get off of them ever. And I'm never going to be able to afford it because I can't work. Yeah, my dog's distracting me here. So yeah, I thought about adopting. Finances aside, I don't think that any organization would give a child to me because my income is so low, and because I do have a mental illness. So yeah, basically I just started reevaluating my life and decided that the only thing that I wanted was not able to be achieved. You might say, well, what if you get better? Well, it's been 16 years now, and I know the prognosis for depersonalization disorder is, at this time, not that great. I'm sorry to say. So yeah, I had somebody to take my dog, my friend. I knew how I was going to do it. It was just a matter of getting the supplies. So only one person I knew I told about this, and told them that I was going to go to the hospital just to give it one last shot kind of thing. So I went to a hospital nearby and they admitted me after me having to tell about 8 people at different times my story, which was extremely frustrating. The whole process was horrible, and people are very unsympathetic, even in the hospital. Eventually, I think I stayed in Emerge first, and then they had a bed for me in the psych ward. Well, maybe I got in there right away, I can't remember. But anyway, the psych ward was this small room with a light in it and a bed. And there were other little rooms too, and some of them had just mattresses on the floor. But basically, I didn't see anybody, no doctors, no psychiatrists for a full 2 days there. There's nothing to do, no one to talk to. You just lie there and stare at the wall, basically. You're not allowed to have anything. And then the second night, they got somebody new in, and they wanted my room, so they were gonna push my bed out into the hallway, and I would be sleeping in the hallway under this loudspeaker that announces everything going on in the hospital. And I was just so frustrated that I'd been there staring at a wall without having seen anybody. Oh, sorry, this was Psych Emerge. And basically, you usually go from emergency to Psych Emerge and then to the psych ward. So this is in Psych Emerge. Oh, somebody just set off a firework. So yeah, I was in Psych Emerge, and I was just knew I wasn't gonna sleep if they put me in the hallway, and I thought, screw this, I'm just gonna go home. So it was nighttime. I had taken 950 milligrams of Seroquel and some Ativan that they were giving me to sleep, which is the only time I've ever been allowed to have it. I had taken all of that, and then I decided I'm not staying here. So I drove myself home, and I can't believe they let me walk out of there like that and drive myself home. It was like driving drunk and falling asleep at the same time. Driving drunk and so being drunk and falling asleep while driving. I managed to make it home. I don't know how. And then I decided I would try another hospital. So I drove myself to a different hospital and spent one night in Emerge, just the regular Emerge, after again telling my story to probably 8 different people, so telling my story about 8 times. It's almost like they don't want to admit you, they just want to send you home. They don't want you there, even if you need the help. So yeah, I spent one night in Emerge, which was fine, and then I didn't spend any time in Psych Emerge there. I just went from Emerge to the psych ward. And the psych ward there was awesome. I felt like I was supposed to be there. This was the right thing to be doing. It was sort of like big open space where everyone would eat, and TV and arts and crafts, and everything was open, and it was really social. People were sort of just like one big family, really. And our bedrooms actually had 4 people in them, but we all had a wall between us, so it was kind of like being at camp or something. And yeah, I was happy there. The psychiatrist that was going to be treating me there said, we're going to treat this as an anxiety disorder because that's what it is. That was her opinion. I know it used to be classified as that. And I spent a couple days there. Nothing. Oh, what did she do? I think she just decreased my Seroquel, but it didn't do anything else. And then they tell me that, oh, I'm sorry, you're not in the right. You don't live in the right area to be able to come to this hospital. You have to go back to the one that you were at before. So I said, okay. And they picked me up in an ambulance and drove me to the other hospital while in my hospital gown with my little hospital slippers on, because they don't even give you shoes in there because they don't want you to run away, because some people are in there involuntarily. Yeah, and I'll stop this video here and I will tell you about the rest of it in the next video.